Oh boy, there's a big fish. That's a big one. Oh man, that's a big bruiser. Oh. Oh. Shoot. Oh, it's coming. He came back. Yeah, I watched that fish. Oh man. Oh boy. And let's just dump them all out on the table here. Hey, good evening everyone. I'm Corey. Welcome to True North Outdoor Adventures and welcome to the RLDL 12 Oaks Topwater Bash. The video you're about to see is day one of this topwater competition, which is hosted every fall by Michael with Dad Life Fishing, and the sponsor this year is Chris, owner of 12 Oaks Custom Baits out of Missouri, and I'm going to show you some of those right now. Here's my latest order from 12 Oaks. Chris packages everything up, gives me a nice handwritten note. His customer service is great. The quality of his products are unbelievable. I helped design all these baits with Chris. He hand paints all of these. This is called the Koi. That's in the 110 size. Here's the Koi in the 90 size. And there's a new pattern we came up with called Midnight. That's in a 110. There's the 90. And here's my original. Caught a lot of big fish on this bait. Actually, I've caught a lot of big fish on these ones too. This will be a new one, but that's called the TNT Lightning. The rules of the competition: it's got to be topwater fish. It's the 3 longest bass over a 2-week period. It can be a pond, stream, lake, river, public, private, but it has to be caught on topwater. You get an additional ½ inch per fish if it's caught on a 12 Oaks bait. I think we have 40 people in the competition this year. So I want to thank you for coming along. Hey, if you're new here or if you enjoy the content and you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Give me that thumbs up. We're really close to 2,000 subscribers. We'll be doing a giveaway here hopefully very soon. And I love reading your comments. I still have so much to learn about fishing, but that's part of what I love about it, is there's just always something to learn. So thanks for coming along. The footage you're about to see is my day one experience. Hopefully there's an exciting part 2 coming your way. I think there will be. So let's get out on the water. Well, location number 1 for this RLDL Topwater Bash competition. There's a lot of chiggers in this field, but I sprayed down with a product that hopefully will keep me chigger free. All right, we're gonna start with this slightly bigger size 110. This is a TNT, call this the Midnight. We'll start with this 110 size flat side plopper. Kind of excited today. I'm fishing this new rod I bought for 20 bucks. It's a Shimano Solara, which I've never heard of, but it was only $20. I think it's just fiberglass and not graphite, but it's, you know, it's Shimano and it's brown. It's kind of ugly, but I kind of like it. Now if I catch anything here, I'm gonna have to, ooh, there's a big carp finning right there. I'm gonna have to flip it up the bank. Hey, let's change our outlook on that. When I catch something big here, I'm gonna have to flip it up the bank. There we go. Oh, fish number 1. All right, well, we flipped that guy out. Well, that's fish number 1 for the challenge, but he's not gonna make the bump board. We won't measure stuff unless it's at least 15 or 16 inches. He hit it right by my feet. Hey, that's the first fish on this new color, on the Midnight. I've just got no room. This bank drops right down. Oh boy, there's a big fish. That's a big one. Oh man, that's a big bruiser. Oh. Can I lift this up? I'm gonna try. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. That fish is thick. Whew. The bump board's not going to do justice on this one. Looks like we're 17 right on the nose. That's a thick girl. A thick girl. Okay, back you go, big girl. Thanks for playing. I wish I could have done a more graceful release. Couldn't do it. They've been hanging close to the shoreline too. They've kind of been, oh yeah, like that, right by my feet. I was about to say they've been grabbing it by my feet. Oh man. Oh. Oof. He nearly got me. He nearly got me. Oh, something big just jumped out there, man. This is a spooky little place. Spooky good. That's a ditch pickle. That's officially the smallest fish that I've caught here now. They've all been bigger than that. All right, location 2 for the day, this opening day of the RLDL Challenge Topwater Bash. Again, this is the great thing about topwater fishing. You can just turbo fish, and you don't have to take a lot of time like if you're, you know, whereas when you're finesse fishing, you got to fish a lot more slowly. So we'll just fish our way around this pond, and I mean, you never know, you might get lucky on something big. All right, we're at location number 3. This is what I call my privileged water. We have some friends that are kind enough to let me fish here. This is a private pond, and this is where I've caught 2 of my biggest largemouth in my life. Oh. This is a very nice property, and my hopes are high. We're gonna spend an hour walking this pond, and I think the best I've ever done down here was 14 fish in an hour and a half, and that was all a topwater bite, I think last year. Okay, I think we go lightning, TNT lightning. This is the most shallow I've ever seen this pond. There's a lot of snakes here too. That's the other spooky thing. Yeah, I'm picking up leaves on pretty much every cast. This is gonna be a little tricky. Well, we're sure not catching fish. We surely are not. Oh, something little finally took a swipe. Well, it would appear they're not in a topwater mood here at this particular time of day in this particular pond. I thought this was going to be a slam dunker. Well, we fished for largemouth this morning. Have had an interesting few hours, but fortunately I'm in a creek now, and I caught a really big smallmouth down here. This is my home creek. About a month ago, maybe that big girl's still hanging out, so we're gonna work this section and work our way down and see if we can't get a smallmouth on the bump board here. That's for sure. We just had a big rain and windstorm come through here a couple hours ago that was unexpected, and I think it knocked a lot of, well, I know it knocked a lot of leaves down into the creek. Oh, it sounds like interesting times going on down at the homeless camp around the bend here. There's a big camp right under that bridge on the other side. I might go down there later, we'll see. Someone's having a bad day down there. right, they're swiping at it. That's good. I picked up a couple good fish down here in the past. Let's see if we can do it today. There we go. I don't think that was a bumper, but that was a decent one. Green sunfish on the TNT. Green sunfish. A very cooperative little fish they are. I've never caught a big fish in here, but down around the bend I've caught some really big ones. But every year I get surprised by catching a big smallie or two in a place I've never caught one before in familiar water. So just because I haven't caught big ones here in the past doesn't mean I won't catch a big one today. That guy was not in deep water at all. Not in deep water at all. I'll set you free there, buddy. Come see me again in about 4 or 5 years. So I'd say every other cast is being rendered useless because of a leaf. Really frustrating. And I guarantee I'm spooking fish because of that. I guarantee it's costing me fish. All right. Expect something to happen on this cast right here. Missed it. Darn it. That was a good fish. That was a good fish and he missed it. Shoot. It's exactly where I thought it would happen. So this section I'm coming up on, we had a lot of people living down here over the last year and a half. A lot of vehicles parked. And in this spring we had major flooding and it washed all these camps out. There was vehicles in the creek, there was trailers in the creek. I think a couple people actually drowned in the whole deal. But then the city barricaded the end down there with concrete blocks, mafia blocks we call them. So people can't drive down here anymore. All it takes is one. We're just waiting on one. I don't think that's the one, but that's a fish. Rock bass. Sure enough. Rocky came out to play on this fine autumn day. This fine late summer's day, I should say. That was a nice easy release. You'd be surprised how many fish can hold right up against the bank in little washed out areas with roots like that. If you can tuck one right on top of their nose, there's like little caves under those roots. A lot of fish live there. I like that cast. Yeah. And there was a fish too, little guy. He came for a 3. Oh, he's still there? He followed it all the way in. Wow. Not a tank, but the smallie of the day. Smallies amongst the debris. Man, this just feels like the sort of place where something big could happen. Coming up and where I caught my big one last year, right near that bridge column. We'll definitely go for a repeat. There's a better fish. That might be a bump board. Is it? Might be. Maybe 15. Might go 15. Finally got a decent one anyway. Maybe 14. Beautiful smallmouth though. Yeah, it's a dandy. It's a beautiful fish. All right, boy, we had to work hard for that 14.5-inch fish. Nice fish though. Off he goes. Oh, I'm seeing the structure there now. Okay, that makes sense why that fish was there. Yeah, it sure does. That's inner city fishing for you. Bridges, tires, shopping carts, and nice smallmouth. And lots of leaves. Oh, shoot. Oh, it's coming. He came back. Yeah, I watched that fish. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Oh. Oh, man. That fish came from... That fish came from a good ways away. Hey, that was a real good upgrade there. 17.5-inch fish. Over there. Wow. Man, this TNT lightning is really doing the trick here. It's really doing the trick for us. Right by the Budweiser beer can. All right, well, last year right up there is where I got charged by the pits. It looks like that camp's gone. There was probably 40 people living in there. I don't see anybody. Here's where I caught my biggest smallmouth last year. Let's see if we can do a repeat. Right there. Yeah, that camp's gone, man. There was a big camp in there. It's empty now. Ooh, we got some lightning. Come on back. Well, guys, I think we're gonna end it on this one. Get back home and we'll do this again. Day one was a big success. I'd say day one was a big success. Boy, we sure had to work for him though. Look at that. There was people everywhere here last year and this spring. And amidst all the trash by an interstate, look how beautiful that is down there. A lot of people don't even realize there's fish in these inner city creeks, but there is. See, and then there's a dude just randomly comes out of the bushes. And he likely means no harm, but you don't know with someone who's living in the bushes, you know? There's probably a level of instability there. I think that's fair to say. It's hard to know how to even talk about anything anymore without someone calling you, you name the label, you know. It's hard to even know how to put your thoughts to words without potentially offending somebody.